What's up guys, it's the Cubophile here and welcome back to another video, and today I am going to be attempting to make the greatest corner cutting cube ever. So if you don't know what corner cutting is, it's basically a cube's ability to still be able to turn a layer even when the layers aren't fully aligned. Like for example on this Fusion Little Magic, if you rotate the layer top layer 45 degrees like that, and then you do an R turn, you see that it turns no problem, and even if you're doing it in a proper solve, it'll be like nothing. And even we call reverse corner cutting, moving it in the opposite direction like that, you see it's still pretty functional. And a counter example of this would be this Chi warrior I have here, where you see if I move it 45 degrees, you can't move it a smidge. So again, this would be 45 degree corner cutting like that. And I'm going to be attempting to, I don't know, make 180 degrees corner cutting, 90 degrees corner cutting, if that's even possible. We'll see how far the limits we can go with this thing, but yeah, I hope you enjoy, and let's get started. So for this video, we're going to be using this, my very first cube. It has a lot of sentimental value to me as it's my very first speed cube, and I'm going to be sacrificing it for this video. So if you guys want to pay it some respect, just go ahead and like, subscribe, that'll mean a lot to me, as well as this cube. So yeah, and the reason why I'm choosing is that the plastic looks very cheap, and the stickers are already worn off anyway, so might as well just rough it up a bit more. And how exactly will I accomplish this task? Well, with handy sandpaper, of course. Yes, I bought a whole bunch of sandpaper just for this video because, and I'll explain why in a bit. Actually, I'll explain right now. So I already explained what corner cutting is from another point of view, but from a technical aspect, I guess, it'll be you move the layer a certain amount of times, like say 45 degrees, we'll start it with that. Then you move this R layer, so this edge piece here pushes up against most likely the middle piece, but we'll go ahead and say all these three pieces for now. It pushes up against this piece, and it makes it move back. So I guess what I'm attempting to do is try to make it so that once I rotate it up, there's like this gap in between here that it'll make it just spin around, because there'll be nothing interfering with it. I don't know if what I'm saying is making any sense, especially if I just try to show an example. So yeah, I'll get to work on trying to sandpaper this thing down and let you guys know if I come up with anything. Okay, so I thought I'd document this part here. So the first thing I'm going to do is, if I want this green-red piece to push up against this red-white piece, I'm probably going to have to take it out. So let's see if I can do that much, yeah. Let's just take out the corners for good measure. See, yeah, like that. And then rotate 45 degrees, this part here. So this edge should have kind of like a ramp incline, I suppose, so that when it moves up, there's nothing blocking the path of this edge here. So we're gonna go ahead and try that now. Okay, I felt like this would be a good point to check in. I'm not gonna do a time lapse because I predict this will take many hours, and I don't want to do that. So, but as of now, you see this normal green edge, how it's a little round around these parts here? Well, this is what I've done so far, and on the red face, I don't know if you can see on a camera, but I'll try to bring it close up. You'll see that it's a bit rough around these sides, and I'm trying to create kind of a slope at this point here, so it kind of goes up like that. But yeah, I think it's going pretty well. And yeah, I'll keep you updated. Alright, update number 2. I guess I'll let the scene here speak for itself. You see how much dust is on the desk here, debris, the sandpaper, the condition of it. And so, what I've decided to do is just to take apart the edge pieces, because I'm not focused on this white part here. I only want to sand down the red part, so I decided to make things easier for myself by detaching them. And yeah, you can see, let's just compare these two, that the red one is definitely much more uneven. So this is going to take a lot of time and probably a lot of effort. But yeah, going to keep resisting, and see you guys later. Update number 3, I just found something kind of interesting. So I've gotten down to a point where I'm kind of breaking the corner piece. You'll see I have that thing. I don't know if I'm reaching this inner part of the thing here. But yeah, I just thought it interesting that I'll share it. Alright, another check-in, another few developments. So first of all, I decided to just get rid of the sticker altogether because I don't know why, that just made things easier. And second of all, this break in the plastic here, it's actually a path to the inside. So like you see, so basically I just cut through the plastic. So if you really don't believe me, I can just put a piece of sandpaper in there. You can see it come, that was unfortunate, but yeah, you can see it come from the other side there. I hope you can on camera. But yeah, that just speaks how thin this plastic really is, and I thought I wouldn't get to my goal at all. It would probably take hours. But yeah, you kind of see I'm getting this curved shape here. These two parts here are still straight, but this part is getting that curved shape I was going for. But yeah, I'm gonna keep working, and maybe we can get it even better. So after, I think, what's been around 2 hours of working on this now, looks like a completely normal cube, but I don't think that I did anything wrong. You see? Look at this part now. Look at how ugly it looks. Looks so weird. There's nothing else to say, but yeah, this is what I have so far. I completely destroyed this front face here, which is fine because it's not like I care about appearance anyway. But as you can see, if you try to corner cut now, it makes a bit of a difference. You still have to kind of push for more than 45 degrees, but it's a start. Before you couldn't even do 45 degrees fully. Now you can somewhat. So yeah, there you go. As of further developments, first of all, there's no way I'm doing this for all 12 edges. There's no way. I thought I'd be able to do this for every face. I thought somehow I could do that. But no, that's just not happening. We're only going to try to do it with this one piece, and so that alone should be good enough. Second of all, just the next plan in my strategy. I'm gonna be trying to sandpaper this part down now, because it seems like I'm in a miscalculation. I thought I'd be trying to sand down this top face here, when really it's this bottom part in between this crevice here. That's what I need to worry about. So I'm gonna get to work on that, and then check in with you guys again. And for the record, this is how much sandpaper has been so far used. Probably not to their full potential, but, and please behold, that is all the debris. And probably there's more that I didn't manage to pick up, but just put that into perspective. Okay, bit of an update. I'm not gonna show you, I'm not gonna put it back in again, but basically this isn't working at all. So I'm not gonna call it quits just yet, but I just discovered something. That within the edges, there's this protruding part here, and it's this part that pushes against, if you would like that, this inward crevice right here that causes it to lock up. So I've been doing the wrong thing all along, and if I want to get rid of this part here, the plastic for this whole face is thin, but if you I'll have to take it apart. Let's see. So what I did now was that I got rid of this protruding part, so you see it's on this side, but I sandpapered it off here, so that there's no part that's possibly able to lock this piece and these two edges together. So now we're gonna put it together and try it out. Alright, bad news everyone. It doesn't seem like I'm gonna be able to complete this challenge today. That's unfortunate because I already put in about 3 hours to work on this, and I've barely kind of made a dent, because each time I think I solved a problem, a new one appears. Like now, I finally managed to sandpaper off this piece here, but it turns out that there's stuff inside the corners, like these corner parts there, that are also in the way. So in order to probably get this to work, I'm gonna have to shave all of this off. So shave again. Sandpaper all of this off here, then probably I'm going to encounter another issue. So it's just going to take a lot of work. Maybe I'll give it 1 more hour and see where I get with it. And if no results yield, then we're just going to have to end the video. So let's get to work. Alright, after long last, I think I might have found the solution to creating the greatest corner cutting cube of all time. So if you take a look at the corners, let's see if I take the edge out. Oh god, I can't even get a grip of the edge to take it out. I mean, there we go. But see that I sandpapered down the corners a lot, so now the edge has a lot more space in between there, if that helps. I also kind of sandpapered, not really here, but kind of there. But the plastic in this area is really deep, like, it goes way inside, and given how I was able to plenty of times before. Now I can't take apart these two pieces. I'm not sure if I can actually sandpaper this all the way through. And this piece here, I did all that I could. I sandpapered that down all the way. So if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, then I've learned that this was a pretty dumb idea, and that I should leave Z3 cubing to these kind of modded cube stuff, because I don't know a thing about how to do any sort of cube mods whatsoever. So let's give it a shot. So the whole point is that it's supposed to be executed like this. So let's see. Okay. I mean, I guess it's kind of okay. At 45 degrees before, it was kind of tough, but now, like, if you just maybe a bit less, maybe not exactly, just a bit less, if you just apply a little bit of fast force, it works. I'm not necessarily happy with the results. Maybe if I had a lot more power equipment, I could get this done, like 3D printers or something, but I don't. So this is gonna have to do. So overall, what have we learned from this video? 1, don't be an idiot. Do your research before making your video so that you don't waste a whole bunch of time. And 2, just never do this, ever. It's just not worth your time. Just never do it. Aha, so you thought that was the end of the video, didn't you? Nah. So, it turns out after giving up, like the fool I was, I decided to just spend, of course, an hour, the next step, of course, of over 3 hours, just sanding down here and there. And I think I got the solution. I kind of sanded down the area in between these two green edges here. Not the center and the edge. And it just did a bit more sanding all the way around, and I noticed that if you kind of turn a bit softer, it actually turns better. So if I do it like that, so even if you do it greater than 45 degrees, it's now working all of a sudden. So 45 degrees, like that. I don't really know how that works. Oh wait, I think at the beginning I said I sandpapered down between here and here. I meant I sandpapered a bit in between this corner and this center. So maybe that played a part in it. Let's see, like that. It doesn't really look like much, but I guess that's 45 degrees. Nothing compared close to 90 degrees. I guess no, this would be 90 degrees. This would be downright impossible. But 45 degrees, let's just say over 45 degrees. I'd say I'm pretty happy with those results, considering how much effort I put in. But yeah, so that is officially going to be at the end of the video, and we are going to end off this video with a success. So to celebrate, again, please like and subscribe. We're on the road to 50k not 50k, I wish. 50 subscribers. Let's try to hit 50 subscribers by, say, the end of May. 50 subscriber May. That's our goal. So yeah, let's get to that point, and I'm just rambling on. So until the next video, peace.